Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm gonna go ahead and update Matic, let you guys know what I think is going on. In my opinion, if you watch other of my videos, explain to how assets can go up while interest rates are going to be going up. I think Matic, in my opinion, this parallel channel that it's in is going to be making a target $3.05, and then maybe as high as 444. And just depending on how crazy it can get to get above that. But either way, I'm not going to be greedy on the upside without a doubt. If I get a 3 or 4x out of Matic, I will be content with that, in my opinion. Going over, since I have new subscribers, and by the way, new subscribers, I do appreciate you. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. Matic is in this parallel channel, and for those that don't know why it looks goofy, is that this is a third wave that it did. This is a massive third wave that Matic did. You can see here in the RSI with a third wave peak there, back down, and then was able to scrunch out here a fifth wave on top of the channel. Did a second wave throw under in the third wave, and a throw over up there, and then over here is the first wave. I'm not counting that as the first wave. Doesn't matter, they're about the same, but more or less this is probably the first wave, and then came over here for a second wave correction. Okay, so a peak of the first wave, the bottom of the second wave, and then stretch it out to potentially get a target for Matic in this middle part of the channel, which will be beyond all-time highs. That's actually fairly high, guys. That's $5.70 right there. Okay, I would be more than happy if it got up there. Can it go to the top of the channel? It could. Matic is pretty bullish, guys. Even during this correction, Matic has been bullish. You see my box? It's not going into my box. I'm like, oh, what are these coins? Doesn't want to go down. Looking at the picture, though, you can see back down here, all the way back down there in the RSI, did its run, reset everything nice and deep, and then it can go on and finish that run. So let's go ahead and take a look at that on a 12-hour chart and see what Matic's going on. There's a couple options that are going on with Matic, guys. You know, I'm not sure if this thing is in a fourth wave or has completed a wave. This is a massive wave one, came back down, corrected that over here nice and deep. And you can see on this wave that it swung back down, and it took out almost everything over here, creating hidden bullish divergence. So there are a couple options. This is what I'm thinking at this point. For me personally, not financial advice, if I see Matic down below in the 65 to 70 cents area, I'm loading up. That's just me personally. If it happens to come back down there, there could be a correction in the crypto market coming with Bitcoin. Take a look at Bitcoin. It's gone up on that wave. It could be coming back down to correct that, and it could bring Matic back down here. That's what I've been hoping for on the downside, but I've been waiting for a while for Matic to get down here. It's not getting down here. Otherwise, at the bottom of these areas, I've been sniping a little bit of Matic right in these areas too. So here is a fourth wave that it did, and they do like to correct a previous fourth wave. So more than likely, Matic might be trying to pull out some sort of five-wave sequence out of something like this, where this could have been the 5, or maybe it's trying to make another stretch out of 5 over there, guys. Just gonna have to wait for it to suss itself out. I can also get a flat out of this, a 3, and up for a 3, back down for a 5 that it made there. So it could have completed a sequence there, and then maybe this will 1, 2, 3, a 3 over here, and then it's correcting into a 4 to try to squeeze out another 5. So there could be a little bit of sideways action before Matic actually gets down and gets into maybe an actual third wave over here. It could take some time, guys. So what am I doing is that I'm going to be waiting for Matic in this scenario. It looks like it could be making an impulse. If you check that out over here with Matic, it could be making some type of impulse move again. You can see another deep retracement in the RSI, took everything out in this scenario, and it could be making another little impulse. Whether this is going to just swing back down to these areas and then take off remains to be seen, or if my count could be wrong, where this is 5B, you know, maybe a B wave over here to swing back down for a 5. Either way, I gotta protect myself, okay? So against losses, obviously down this way too with the stop loss, and then picking it up in these areas. And then if it happens to go down to my box target, which is below the 70 cents, so the 60 to 70 cents, more or less 65 to 70 cents, I think is a really good deal for Matic, guys, in those areas. That's my opinion, my take on it. And then it can finally probably start making its way up. Like I said, in the crypto market, I think there's going to be more downside. So you could see that with Matic coming over here a little bit, but it's wanting to hang on to these areas during this correction. This is bullishness for Matic, guys. This correction is not deep at all. It's not deep, and it's hanging on there. Maybe it has one more little bump, and it's going to come back down. Like I said, that's what I'm hoping for lower end targets, but it might not make that. So you want to have a strategy in place where it might not make those lower end targets, guys, down below the that 70 cents area. So just going back out to the weekly chart and looking at that, it looks really, really good for Matic. And, you know, it could have, based on the weekly RSI, it certainly could have a little bit more downside. But, you know, sometimes when these coins are bullish, you know, Matic is pretty bullish, guys, in my opinion, because, you know, the amount of users that are on there, it's done a really good run up. It's already from its low, it's gone up, what, like 231%, get back down into the box, and then has the potential to make that upside move. You know, going to be hard to say if it's going to make it to my box target, guys. I hope so, but it might not. So have a strategy in place just in case it doesn't. Just based off the wave sequence that Matic is doing right here, let's just say that it does come down to those areas on a extension. I'll go from the candle bodies to the top of that candle body and just do a wave extension down to the middle of the box. You can see if this is a wave one, potentially wherever it may end. Just give you guys a ballpark back down there. You can see 1.618 on a third wave is $2.87, and then the 2.27 is $5.91. So if that happens to be a wave one, and you have a really good shot of that being a wave one for Matic, guys, you can see these fib levels are hitting it right on the nose where I have that targets for Matic, guys. So everything's looking pretty good, and I have no issues with Matic right now. Contrary to what the media is going to be telling you out there on Twitter and CNBC, that everything must be going down right now, because we all know why, right? All right, guys, that's the end of my video. If you made all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.